All right, let's just get right into this guy. This is the new for 2022 10-foot hooded pumpkin reaper with a lantern and a crow being sold at Home Depot this year for $99 flat, $100. I went back and forth on buying this guy. It was really a contest between this guy and the Walmart Reaper, and I ultimately ended up choosing the Walmart Reaper, but I was just in Home Depot today, and I thought, why not? I had bought some other stuff from Home Depot, but I thought, why not just go ahead and get this guy? So, here it is, right in front of me. I mean, ultimately, this guy, it could be better. I don't really like that it's 10 feet rather than 12 feet. It should be 12 feet. It should be taller than 12 feet. I think that 12 foot should not be the norm anymore. I think it should definitely be about 14 feet, maybe 16 feet. 16 feet should be the norm now rather than 12 feet because 12 feet is just not that big anymore. But that's just first impressions of this guy. Let's go ahead and get to the box design. So this guy does have the cooler Home Accents Holiday box design. I actually love this version a lot more than the old version. If you guys are not aware, there's the original Home Accents Holiday Halloween box design that was used from, I want to say late 2000s up until 2018 was the last year it was used, before 2019, and they went with this box design, and I gotta say I love it a lot more than the old box design. It just looks cooler, it looks darker and grimmer. Definitely pretty cool. It's Home Depot's exclusive box design, but here's the thing, this is not picked out by Home Depot. This is not picked out, like this specific inflatable, it's not picked out by Home Depot. If you guys would ever take the time to read the back of the box, in one of these corners here, it explains that it's Home Accents Holiday, the company or the brand in Georgia, distributed for Home Depot in Atlanta, Georgia. There you go. It has no correlation with, Home Depot does not have any correlation with Jemmy. Home Accents Holiday picks them out from Jemmy, and then Home Depot picks them from Home Accents Holiday. It's this, line of companies. It's not, just directly from them. So, I mean, you gotta, So Home Accents Holiday picks them out, or the brand who owns Home Accents Holiday. Home Accents Holiday is just a brand. So the company that owns the brand, Home Accents Holiday, picks them from Jemmy, picks a whole collection from Jemmy, and then Home Depot picks them out from them. So really, it has nothing to do with Home Depot and Jemmy together. It has something to do with whatever company owns Home Accents Holiday and Jemmy being together. But that's just the rundown of the box design. There's its code up there, an easy find, H43. It's a little late now. You guys, I really want to go into stores and pick this guy up. But there's the person compared to it. Definitely pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get to the unboxing, and then we'll see how it is inflated. So I actually have not watched any in-depth reviews, because most of the big league people who post reviews of this guy have, Josh's video is just, if I recall, nothing. It's just a still shot of the inflatable. What a review, I didn't really want to pick this guy up rather than the Walmart Reaper, because I didn't know anything about it. Because no one would say anything in their fucking videos, or no one would, no one would say, no one would do a review that's worth watching, because it's actually informational. Most of the videos are just bragging that they have this. It's not actually about talking about the inflatable. But so we'll see what type of fan this guy has. I do not know as of now. Here's the stake pack, just standard stake pack. This guy has 4 stakes, so that's how you know it has 2 tether attachments rather than the 3 tripod design. It's just the 2 on either side. The Home Accents Holiday instructions, and then the actual inflatable. Let's go ahead and get out and take a look at the fan. All right, so first impressions of this guy inflated, pretty short. It's, again, only about 4 feet, less than 4 feet taller than me. So, but I mean, like my head, I'm as tall as just a little bit over that green skirt thing he has wearing there. But this thing I think has 4 C7s, one in the head, one in the skeleton torso, one on each arm I think, or at least there's just one in the lantern, and then one in his lower body. But definitely pretty cool. This guy actually has a 2-inch blade slow starter, and inflates okay. It's just, again, it should be a lot taller than that. It shouldn't be just 10 feet, but let's go ahead and get a closer look. Now that we've seen him during the day, let's go ahead and get the night view. So let's go ahead and rate them. So the first category is design, and design, this guy gets an 8 out of 10. I love the design on this guy. It's something we haven't seen before. It's something new. It's basically taking the old classic pumpkin reapers from 2012, 13, and 14 and reimagining them into something new. I hate that it is only 10 feet rather than 12 feet, but I'll get to that. So as far as design goes, I love the skeleton chest rather than just doing, a print. I love the lantern. I love the crow. Something to go over the crow here is on his neck. It has that fuzzy material, which I do love. And just overall great design. That has that stretchy mesh fabric. It's like mesh, but like a lot, more elasticy. So I love that. I love how you can't really see it here. But in real life, it is like very vibrant and like neon green, and I love it. So overall, that's great. I love that as a 2-inch blade slow starter. It inflates it great. So overall, that's pretty cool. But I'd more call that quality. So that going into quality, after it gets an 8 out of 10 of design, I'd say that this guy gets a 7 out of 10 for quality. I love that they didn't go with short circuit on this guy. I also love that they didn't go with the kaleidoscope, because now they're putting kaleidoscopes and short circuit in every inflatable now. So it's nice to see something like this where you don't overcomplicate it and it still looks amazing. So quality gets a 7 out of 10. Again, I count size and fan as quality rather than design, because design could be anything. They could take that original concept and turn it into how tall it is, what fan it has, have it has short circuit and kaleidoscope and stuff. So as far as design goes, that's an 8 out of 10. But as far as quality goes, 7 out of 10. And I'm fine with that rating. Does not mean it's bad. It means it's actually really cool. So design gets a 7 out of 10. And as far as price goes, I'm iffy on this one. I'm going to go right down the middle at a 5 out of 10. The price could be a lot better. I mean, this is worth maybe about 50 or 60 bucks. Instead, it's 100. So, take that for what you want. It's $15 more than the Walmart Reaper that's 2 feet taller, and it has a tornado fan and it has a kaleidoscope. So, Home Depot is not the best with their pricing this year, but I mean, it could be a lot worse. Like, again, At Home, if At Home had this would be 150, so take that for what you will. But as far as it goes, overall, I'd give this guy 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is a reasonable price. It's a reasonable rating for it. Price is okay. Design is great. Quality is great. Overall, definitely think that if you guys have this guy, good choice, because a lot of people got this guy a long time ago. I just picked this guy up finally because, I was there and I was thinking, I could have gotten that 9-foot cheap fan Ghost, but instead I went with this guy that's 20 bucks more, but, it has a base fan. It's a cool Reaper, and I definitely love it. So overall, that's my rating. Definitely really cool. 8 out of 10 is, argue all you want with that. That's a great rating for this guy, especially, with the details they put into it. Definitely really cool. Well, there's my review on this new for 2022 10-foot lantern pumpkin reaper, or pumpkin reaper with lantern and a crow, sold at Home Depot this year for $100. Definitely think that everyone should have gotten this guy. I mean, I was debating it, but it is, at least it's not, little tiny. But it would have been pretty cool to see, a 5-foot version of that. It would have also been cool. I know a lot of people were thinking that for 2021, they were going to do the 5-foot Victorian Reaper to go, with what was sold in 2020, the 12-foot short circuit Victorian Reaper, but that never ended up happening. So maybe we'll see a 5-foot version of like a hooded Reaper in the future, but definitely pretty cool. Also, there was a 2015 original hooded Reaper that was 12 foot, just like this, has the same face and everything, but it had the black hood. But that's the only time they came close to this. Other than that, nothing really compares to it. So definitely really cool. As you can see, there's the detail on the crow. But yeah, that pretty much just wraps it up. Definitely love how it was made, and I can't wait to put this in the display. Thanks for watching. I'm the Inflatable Bastard. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.